Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the conclusion of The Wolf Among Us, episode 5, Cry Wolf. Like I said, we recap this every time, and then we're just going to go into a recap anyway. So, I'm not going to waste your time. We're just going to jump straight into it.
Oh, okay.
We're just doing this.
Ruining our formula.
Doing it live. Not ruining. We're changing.
Adapting.
Adapting in the last episode way too late.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Hello, bad lip syncing.
Not if I can avoid it.
In an alternate world, he would be dead.
In the world that Lee would like.
Yes. Probably not the correct world, but...
No.
You know, this is not doing a very good job of recapping
Holy
the previous
sister.
episode.
This is also the final episode, so we're going over
Everything.
I
everything.
don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it.
It's
If he
me.
even
I do
gives a
care.
shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the trees.
So the
now.
tree's got, like, something...
Hey,
Has
you're
a bigger
not really
meaning
gonna
to it,
send me to
doesn't
the
it?
farm, are you?
Look,
It's not just
maybe
a...
a few of
It's
us.
not just
Yeah.
a ficus in her
My
living
friend
room.
Colin. Wouldn't do that to you.
It's like, you don't tell me.
That was a very loud
I
gunshot
know.
in my ear.
To say, it's like you know, but you won't tell me. You're like, you find out with the rest of
I'm
everybody.
also still waking up. I just-
no joke. Eat
I
as
just
many
remember
metal
this episode
shellings as you
having
see fit, but take
fights.
just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Oh,
Why don't you
yeah,
have a
we
seat,
met up
Sheriff?
with him.
We have a great deal to
That's
discuss.
right.
And then we were assholes, and we were like, we're gonna
We're
light
gonna
a
smoke.
cigarette.
So we didn't light it, really. We just lit the...
Lighter.
The lighter. What are they called? Flip them open.
The Zippos.
Zippos. Is that a brand? We're not sponsored by Zippo, but if Zippo, you're out there and you're listening for some reason,
I'm sure it's, I mean, it's also a brand, but it could be the same thing as Kleenex.
it's bigger than the
Yeah.
actual thing. If you're listening, Zippo, we're open to brand deals. We are not above.
Because, you know, a really big company like Bic or Zippo is just going around listening to Let's Plays and...
Well, I mean, I could come out and just be like, Raid Shadow Lift.
No, because I'm gonna yeet you out my front door. Yeah, no.
We have a partnership.
No.
We don't.
don't.
We're not sponsored by anything. But if you're listening, sponsor us, please.
No.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
We smoke a lot.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Well, that's not necessary.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you?
Guy has a
Do you want a
gun.
drink?
All right,
Something to eat.
relax. I'm surrounded by people that we've
Vivian
pissed
makes
off.
it very nice. It's elegant.
Here for
Really,
one
a
reason.
carpaccio.
Yeah.
It's lobster, sirloin.
I just want to hear about what this
Well,
guy's offering us.
Gramercy me. Take a seat at the very least.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
I feel better about beating him up because,
Well, Sheriff,
Because he's a dick.
for
because
the
he
sake
can't
of
do anything.
transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You killed those women?
Go, you're destroying the town?
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth?
Then
And
he's gonna
I-
be like, I'm offering the
What the hell
services.
do you
Yeah.
think I mean? Slavery, kidnapping, extortion, murder? What
covers
would you
everything.
call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
Just like the blanket answers.
Baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People
Who would
like
do
to take
that?
their
You
shots
can't
at
play me.
Who would try to pull that on you?
Oh, I don't know. Fables with a grudge. People who want a stake in my shops and services.
We really
But I can
shouldn't even
understand
be
the
entertaining
confusion,
this.
And I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine.
Okay.
It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you.
Who did it?
And to assure you that it's over with.
Yeah, we don't know who
You
did it,
really
right?
don't
Right, not
need
that
to
I'm
worry
aware of.
yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
I
You
feel
really
like
shouldn't
our
worry yourself.
detectiving.
As I said,
We-
I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah,
Don't
right.
attack him.
What do you think this is? Some kind
No,
of
we would
negotiation?
get slaughtered.
The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm the law.
You're pissing me off.
I'm the law here, not you.
Because you're
Now
not the
tell me
law.
who did
You're
it.
like,
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
what? But why?
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
Don't
You
hit
got
him.
what you wanted, so just...
Sit down now.
We should have broke all his stuff.
I killed him, so what?
But why?
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking
Why'd you
belonged.
do it?
Yeah.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look,
Yeah?
the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
you
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill him.
blame me
This is
for
what we
it.
needed, though.
To get
You
them
will
all
be
against each
silent
other?
while we discuss what to do.
Not
with
that
you.
he's in charge.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
No deals.
hell?
Let's talk.
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you
No
seriously
deals?
throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one?
This
Who
is
the
so
shit
enlightening,
do you
though.
think you
Just
fuckers
surround
are?
him.
Yeah,
Fuck
just
outta
sitting
here.
back and watching it implode.
Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
What does
You can
that
go
wanna-
join that hole at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
I'm not.
What are
leaving.
you saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure
Just gonna
we all
let
go
this
down
play
this
out
Oh
a
shit
yeah.
little bit.
with
Oh
you.
yeah.
I told you.
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
What? Oh. Hi.
It's this bitch.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
I got us killed.
Honestly, this probably would have gone. No matter what happened, it was going this way.
Take this!
Oh boy. Oh.
You're
Hello?
done, Wolf.
As long as we don't get shot again.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Maybe he dies anyway. Press.
Maybe you would have killed both of them.
Oh, well. Now we're just killing everybody. Weren't we supposed to bring people back alive?
The crooked man. We didn't even know, Jordan. Did you miss it?
No, I hit that.
This way.
Don't finish him off. Go after the shit.
Yeah, you would think. But... Jump in.
Because, yeah, it was the one with the bowler hat that we let live.
Is that the one who got stabbed?
No, the one that got stabbed was the other one.
I'm done trying to remember which one is which.
Shit!
I know.
Epic, but like epic chases. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Press.
Oh man, he hulking out now. Whoop.
No, don't pull the
Souvenir.
bumper off.
Souvenir. Look how long this QTE is. Like, oh my god.
Is this a chase him
Yep.
and not get hit by traffic? Can you imagine the people that are driving? There's no way we're glamored, right?
No, you're not glamored because you're covered in fur. Well, I guess this could be chalked up worst case to that werewolf condition.
That's true. Doesn't account for us being the Hulk, but...
Or claws, or anything. But... Oh, poor Toad. I'm assuming that's Toad's son.
What is Toad's son? What's his name?
Like AJ?
Is it just a normal name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or is it TJ?
TJ. I think it's TJ. Toad Jr., probably?
Ah, maybe.
Fuck! What was that?
You know what that was!
I could have jumped on the bus. Oh, I didn't. Oh, them. It was that car. Damn it.
Well, we didn't know.
Yeah. I was going for this one. I don't know why I'm hitting that sign. It's like maybe I can just pull her out of her seat. And just rip her out of the car. We haven't been very courteous to anyone else.
Woo!
Oh, okay. Oh, are we gonna lose everybody? Because this is gonna piss me off.
We could redo it and go for the other car. But granted, the other car has Mary in it.
That's true.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do
And
it!
Mary has the bullets, so...
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Should I have just stayed there? I probably would
I
have
don't know.
died.
I don't know, man.
I didn't know if that was an option or not.
Come on.
Get down. We're just watching them.
But now we know where they're at. Oh, hey. I guess he kind of needs something. I mean, what's to look in there?
Just a look. Maybe there's a gun. You know, for a sheriff, we should probably be carrying.
Holy shit.
You did a number on him.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were in the other car because I saw that right as I clicked on the black car. I saw that there was another prompt for the left car.
You didn't see that?
No.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think unless we played the game, I don't
Come on.
think.
We can't stay here.
I mean, this is our decision, so I'm gonna stick with it.
I need a minute.
Okay.
Just gonna go in.
Whatever the option is, try and help them out because maybe he was about to be sold out. Maybe he'll flip. That's my thinking.
Crooked Man's the one you want, but of course you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff?
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I think we fucked up.
I'm
I
not
think we should've gone
going
for the other
anywhere.
car.
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them.
Actually,
You're wearing
No,
one
I think we're
yourself.
getting some information.
Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man
Of
murdered
course
his...
it
the
does.
thing.
Those girls.
So
they
it's
were-
all my fucking fault then.
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck?
Then
I
talk.
did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it?
Yeah, why'd
Sometimes
you
you
do
just
it?
have to do what you're told. Then it
But let
comes
me
back
talk.
to bite you in the ass because some
I know it's gonna be
good-for-nothing
probably the same
crooked
thing,
bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the
You're so
order.
responsible.
He told me to kill
I'd
them.
say not my
And then he
problem.
fucking sold me out.
Eh,
The both
okay,
of you could
we'll
go
do
rot in
yours.
hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what
Yeah,
I
you're still
meant.
responsible,
I was
probably.
just
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Pulled the trigger or
Fine.
pulled the ribbon?
Believe what
Yeah.
you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
I mean,
Go
We
ahead
have
and arrest
this
me
one.
then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come
I was gonna
in
say,
here
like,
and
can
blame
we
me
just
for all
not
this shit. Job's
get
done,
the info
right?
out of him?
George
Or is
the
that
bad
probably
guy.
next?
It's all his fucking fault.
Or is he just gonna eat
But
it
what
here
was I
in a minute?
supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could've
At the end of the
let him
day,
go.
you're just like him. Coming
I
here, talking
understand
about
that could have let him
options.
go. Could
Like
have
it was
been him
that
getting
simple.
killed,
You
but
could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking
here's
about.
the thing: is I
If I
know how the
freed them-
ribbons work, so that's the only thing I do remember from this episode.
What would you have me do?
Like, clearly.
Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you
What do you
doing?
mean?
I told
Yeah, what do
you,
you mean?
you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here
How
either.
could
I
you?
know that. But did it have to be like this?
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand.
You got them all
Nobody
killed.
was supposed to die. When we built this place, It was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started, anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were
Meanwhile,
gonna be in charge
Georgie's
for
back there,
once,
they
and nobody would
gaping
try to
wound.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
use us. That was the point. And the Crooked Man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
We'll find
Stop it.
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit.
I won't kill her.
What the fuck are you supposed to do
Oh,
then?
yeah, sorry.
I'm
that's
not
a better-
playing this game, George. won't kill her.
I forgot the
Don't
won't
talk
and when I
about
was
me like
reading
I'm
that.
not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
Of course
I
you
wasn't
do.
really...
Just shut up.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do
Well,
what they
shit,
want
now I
with
feel like
my
we did
life.
talk about
I
it.
thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them.
Which one was Gwen?
What I took away
Gwen's
from
the
them.
white like golem
I look
with the
at
weird fucked up
Nerissa
eye.
and
Oh, that's
I
right.
hate
Okay.
myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't.
Goodbye,
Vivian,
Georgie.
no!
What?
Blop.
Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Jesus.
Yeah.
Just... Jesus.
Be a person.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Hey, wait, we need you for information. Don't go dying on me yet. I want pie. Is that inappropriate right now?
A little bit.
Oh, fuck!
Get up.
What? He's
Get
got.
up! Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him.
After we bring him back alive, so we
Really
technically
fuck him
fulfill
up
that
for me,
promise.
all right?
He'll get it worse.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You know the bastard deserves it.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Will he remember that?
For about the next
Old
5
foundry by the
minutes.
river. All right?
Ah!
Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
It's not.
Well, whatever it
Yeah.
is,
I
just
don't
get it
know,
over with.
'cause if you
I'm
just
not
sit
sticking
there and
around for much
writhe.
longer.
That's not who I am.
I'm not gonna
Prove
beat him
it,
up.
then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
Yeah, give him some mercy.
I hope that doesn't come back to bite you in the ass, but.
All right, Georgie.
There had to be a better place to do that. Although that seemed pretty quick, so...
Oh, look, he has more guts now.
I'd say our work here is done. That investigation couldn't have gone any better. And now I will leave with the scene better than we started. That's the last time I think we get to see...
Feel the thunder of Adonis.
Oh,
Sorry.
the last time we get to see any of the boobies.
I don't know. We don't know. Maybe Mary loses her top and then we're really confused. So, like, should we be into this or should we be terrified?
Beauties, like, just running around. I know they're not in this episode, or at least that we've seen, but fuck them. Well, that is definitely the car. It's got the nice little dingling on the back, the ornament.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Yeah, no.
Well, is he, or did he just go back through the door and go back through his portal?
No, Dakota, the car's warm. He's obviously here. High voltage. Just go electrocute herself on the outside.
Just like, I'm done?
Of course.
No. Yeah, like, why would it be?
Crack.
Also, how coincidental that you just happen to find the clothes that fit you on a clothesline.
What do you mean? Is that what happened?
Yeah. He went full werewolf, naked. Before he went to the pudding
Oh,
pie.
is that what that was? I saw that he was looking, and I was like, what is he looking at?
He went to go get clothes, and so he just coincidentally picked up clothes from a clothesline that just happened to fit him.
It was convenient.
Oh.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Best safety device is a careful worker. They need one of those, like, it's been so many days since a velociraptor attack.
Oh. I mean, we have one of those.
Do you?
We had one yesterday. You weren't here for it.
A velociraptor attack?
Yes. It was quite vicious. We
No.
lost a lot of workers on our team. Who was talking?
The big bad wolf.
And this is the other scene I remember. Beyond that, everything else is like new to me.
I really don't. It's
You
been
used to be
years.
something.
Well, they stuck out with me. Oh, hey. Well, that's creepy.
Why so many? I don't remember. I don't know. Are those all like? I guess when we were talking.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering
Bleach.
bodies would fit.
The blood went away.
Do I get on the wheel?
It's weird that it's moving. Also, we went backwards.
Hello. Well, hello. Ah, your bullets. I'm gonna get shot in the back.
Silver.
The
Oh,
big
yeah.
bad wolf.
You're dead.
How did you do that?
It's about time you showed up.
She can teleport through reflective
I had to take
services, and
care
this
of
is a
some
metal
things
factory
first.
lead.
Little errand boy.
I'm not gonna think any further than that.
That's fair.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Should I just sucker punch her?
Yes.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back
Well,
is
that
turned.
didn't.
Didn't your mother ever
The
teach
one
you?
person that I want to hit.
Well, there we go. You missed it.
Oh, I didn't realize there were.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with. Is she's just kind of.
Turn the lights off.
If the lights are off, is it still reflective?
I mean, if
There's outside lights too, Lee.
get all the lights off.
The metal's so hot it's glowing, Lee. Like, come on.
I'm trying. Okay, I don't know what's going on.
I imagine that's exactly what she's doing. Oh, there's a third option that you could have gone to.
Well, this was the right option.
Well, it was only there for a second.
I'm kind of just going with the flow here with This was clearly the worst option. Oh, I pressed that. She didn't try to push me down. She was just like, meh, I'm here. Okay, cross. I hit that one.
So much
I hit that one? Oh, so it doesn't matter if I hit him or not. That one I didn't.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Boo. Kind of weird she'd have like mirror pieces sticking out of her. Just a lot of growling at each other. A lot of us getting our ass kicked. Press. Press.
Here's the thing, if you do that... Oh, God. Obviously she moved somehow, but... If you do that and she has that glass, I think you just kind of shove the glass in your back.
Yeah.
Grrr. Grrr.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
Grrr.
A lot of snorting and a lot of gurring. Well, that's just not fair. There's so many. Go with the first one we see. Oh, good, they're all tangible. We can touch all of them. Man, we're gonna take a few hits. Like the little flex we threw in before we... Oh, no.
We dead.
That's not even our final form, though.
This is also true.
There we go. There we go. See, what if we would have just done this in episode 1?
That's the real one. That one ran.
So we went from werewolf to just full-on wolf.
Oh, I was so sure.
I think she's hiding somewhere. I don't think she's gonna put her head out.
Oh, are you gonna huff and puff and blow the whole fucking house down?
Is that what this is? Like, if we could do this, this should have been plan A. Why didn't we do this when we were in the room with everybody? Or is it a Hulk thing where we just have to be really mad? We look like such a sad puppy. Yeah, stabbed in the eye. Oh, good.
That one fake too?
Unless we get shot. Well, maybe. Was that it? That was it. No, now we're not a good boy.
Are we naked now?
Oh shit, naked Bixby.
I think we're naked.
There's a clothesline around here, I'm sure. No, there's a close.
Wait.
It's fine.
I have a lot of questions.
Nope, it's fine. He's got the gun.
Hey, look!
Oh, there it is!
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
I
This
knew
gun
it.
holds 6. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything,
Jump with the gun.
Yeah, a
I
little bit.
should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's
right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I
I mean,
ask
that's what
for
we
is
promised.
the chance to
Yeah.
speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
Why would you want that?
Are we clear?
The whole
I mean, I
town
know
is
why he
calling
wants
for
that,
your
because he's
execution.
got everyone under his
Why would you want
finger.
me to
Yeah.
bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no
Has he
reason
got
for
the
us to be
alligator
at each other's
shoes?
throats.
Oh, of course.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
Yes.
And I think you know that.
Not
All
directly.
I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
That's what we're going with.
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot.
Yeah, but you know his type. He's like, oh, I didn't do it. Even though he's pulling all the
As you
strings.
agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
That's what it was. He wants to
I
just
don't
get
mean to
away
belabor the
scot-free.
point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're
We're
often
backing him too.
reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question.
No,
What do you
finish
really
that thought.
care
Wait.
about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
It's about Fabletown, it's
Because
about
those
justice.
are two very different things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
Because you're pulling the strings.
Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to
What?
bring me in.
It didn't make us have to pretend we're smart.
There we go.
It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you
We're
say?
supposed to... No.
I'm Graham. Oh, that was
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased.
much easier than I
Such
thought
a
it would be.
reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial
I
in
think-
front of your peers.
To spare?
She is what she
Your
wanted.
punishment will follow.
This is gonna go tits up. It always goes tits up getting him. She's not dead. I don't think she's dead. We're gonna get attacked coming out. Or it's gonna be completely boring and we're gonna be back at the office with him.
And then in Wolf Among Us 2,
Yeah.
Bigby has a lot of paperwork to file.
I know, but we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Oh.
No, nothing happened. We legitimately.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay?
No.
It's been hours. We
Don't I
were
look
worried you'd
okay?
run into some trouble. At the Crooked
We
Man's
always gotta play the
place.
cool guy.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised.
Fuck
Not
you,
that
lady!
well,
I know!
But that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Oh, we're getting some of that
About
light
time
later.
you showed up. Now throw this asshole down
Get
the
some of that
fucking well.
snow.
Yes, what are you waiting
What do you have
for?
to say for yourself?
My
You
wife
killed
is
Lily.
dead was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you
And
get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to just
Why
do
is
this
he
to
caring about
people? You're a
Lily? He should
fucking
be caring
crook.
about Faith, his
Yes.
wife.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally
This is
we
how
schedule a formal hearing,
straight
but
up just
considering the
lynching
circumstances,
happens.
I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
He gave the
I
order.
don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
You gave
but I
the order,
thought it
yeah.
would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
I killed him.
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished.
That
There's
doesn't
no, I mean,
change
you
anything.
have to be honest.
We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss
Yeah.
White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
She appreciated that.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
speak.
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges,
we're gonna get
if
thrown down the
proven,
well with
are
him.
enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Wait, why are we
This is
uncuffing?
ridiculous.
This
I
is
think there's
horrible.
enough to push him in.
I know.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Anything?
It was only a matter of time before
Swear?
something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
I was attacked.
What's he talking about?
Or it was a trap.
Yeah,
I was
your
attacked.
goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I think you're done. They don't want to protect you.
What's he talking about?
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith, the way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted to...
I'm sorry, Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us.
God.
You kept us
No.
all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position.
What were you gonna say?
Like I'm some
I was like, that's kind of pretty much what he just said. The fact that they're like,
abandoned you.
We need all this money.
Sniveling on
We're
street
rich
corners.
bitches.
I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon. Don't turn this on us.
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living.
but this is where we can bring up
provide
the
for
slave
herself.
labor.
And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Try to
Snow?
manipulate
I
us.
know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
Oh, Lord.
you know why
we should
I
have just
asked him
killed
to
him.
destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's
I
best
want to
for
say the
this
blood
town.
got out of her outfit pretty well.
Right? Or she just has a
That may not
closet full
always
of,
work.
like, she has like 20 of the
But I
exact
want
same.
you all to know that I care deeply about all of
I'm
you.
gonna pick the one that's periwinkle today.
And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
We'll do better.
But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Triangle or square?
And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
Oh, God.
You're right.
You're
Oh
all
God, he's
still
agreeing
afraid
with
of
us.
him,
Maybe we're
even
wrong.
now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those
Oh.
girls will have their justice.
Okay.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, But I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
You can't talk your way, or circle or triangle.
So, are we done?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This
There
man
we go.
tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Where are you going with this?
Yeah.
Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
Ooh.
He was beaten to mashed apples
But
while
that wasn't
under
us.
your
That
watch.
wasn't
Under
us.
my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Bluebeard
You
did
can't be
that.
serious.
That was different.
What?
You're the
Oh,
one
you the one on.
trial
Let's
here.
not throw
Don't
blue.
try to turn
He's
this
on our
around
side.
us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply.
Calm
when
down,
we
that's
need
not
the
true.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children?
I feel
too
like we should have just
stupid
thrown him down
to
the well when
command
we
your
had
own
everyone on our
destiny?
side.
Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens?
Right?
Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Oh.
Excuse me.
Because Vivian's dead.
Yep.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of
You
something.
want me to do this? She has something to
Bluebeard.
say.
What?
Go ahead.
She has something to say.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
No, that was me.
Sheriff, this
No,
is
she
highly
killed
irregular.
herself.
Be
Vivian
quiet.
killed
We need
herself.
to
He
establish
managed
some
to that.
order
She
here.
She wanted you all freed.
Vivian
Triangle.
wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I
Nerissa!
know-
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave
This
a damn
confirms
about
it.
me.
He's gonna pay for it.
And
Square.
now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I
That's
hope
what you're
you
going
rot
with?
at the bottom of the witching well
Okay.
for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats.
I would have heard the old lady down.
To the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take two people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free.
You're done
after
talking.
this.
What'd you expect?
Wait!
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be
Can
sure
we
he
have
won't
Narissa?
escape?
I can help.
What's that?
We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting
We should
yourself.
vote.
Why not?
Making the call.
We should vote.
What do you think this is?
Everyone,
You know it'll
calm
be
down.
split right down the
Have a
middle.
Yeah, I
Make
know.
it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
No,
What about
she
him?
says.
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Oh dear.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Why can't we vote?
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
All right,
I'm all for just
Just-
tossing him.
and I'm for locking him up.
Right.
Are you?
Sequel baiting. That's up to you, though.
Do what you
Rip his head off.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get
I
rid
just
of
say
him.
throw him down. I'm going with
this
that.
way.
Oh, no, we waited too long. Am I pressing?
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Okay. It just needs to be a cartoonish splat at the end.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
I did the right thing. He attacked me!
He did. No, when he
F
attacked,
those people.
when he attacked you, your decision was made at that point.
Should have ripped his head off.
When I do my bad playthrough, I will do that for you, whenever that may be.
I guess that was her that we killed.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count.
Is he a frog?
Are you gonna come see the truck off?
Flycatcher.
Leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Okay, so please tell me that the pig and Toad are not there.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
I
I
thought it
guess
was
you're gonna go see him off anyway.
Everything okay? Or thanks?
Square.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Why? What? Why did he give us the stink eye? We did what he wanted.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Hey!
I don't know if I would be scared if I was just staying in a random place and a pig was just
As I said, in New York, because that's where
Probably
they're
not.
at, I'd be
Yeah.
like, some people have fucking lions in their apartment. Fuck this. Like, I
Just
don't
a
care.
pig, yeah, just a pig
And,
wandering.
but now if
around.
I saw a tiger, I'd be like, keep your shit on a leash.
It's a little different.
But if it's just a pig, then yeah, whatever. No!
There they go.
We gave you money!
I'm going. Jesus.
We gave you
You
money!
only have like 5 minutes.
Snow
Carry
probably
me, for
sent them.
fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab
tried to
that,
help.
would you?
Yeah.
Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
Stock thing.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
I'm busy.
Sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow
TJ,
beetle. That's
you're right.
a big one. They're cool, because
She'll love
when
it.
they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
Nice.
Sure she'll love it.
That was all information we needed.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
You'll be safer there.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on.
I think TJ has spent like 90% of this episode or
This game just crying. Yeah. He's gone through some shit. He was abused. People have been breaking into his fucking place.
We're all set.
He's seen death and dead bodies. Like, I couldn't imagine being like a little 6-year-old seeing corpses.
Hey, Bigby.
He's seen some shit.
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
Must be
should I know?
Must be missing. How should I know?
How should I know?
There was no I'll remember that, so.
Yeah, 'cause he's going to the farm.
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still
Now we're
wearing
going for the mermaid booty.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to.
You need to let it go.
I understand. Here's the thing. I could imagine with people having their head sliced off, you'd be a little wary about taking it off right away.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
He was
It's
actually
about
innocent.
What happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you
Just tell
imagine the
me.
lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Marissa.
Did she sell him down the river? Is that what happened?
I freaked out,
Yeah.
okay?
I think so.
I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You're trying to protect them.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah.
I think we should be a little more
Georgie
angry about
promised he'd
this.
smooth things over with the Crooked Man.
Here's the thing.
But
The
then-
events still occurred and they didn't have to.
Give her a cigarette.
Yeah.
I feel like we're more Big B the therapist than Big B the sheriff.
Thank you.
Also, apparently cigarettes just dry up tears so quickly.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
It's done as done.
Yeah.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Oh, that was you.
You?
I walked her over here, and
That
I
piece
left
of
her,
fabric.
just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
That's not true.
I think it does.
You've just never seen it before, but now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't
Doesn't
see
need
that a lot
me.
these
They
days.
don't know where we stand. Probably that
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
I like how we all glossed over
Things
us
are
just
always different.
absolutely disemboweling Georgie.
Look, Bigby.
I mean...
After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a
made a
chance
lot of
against the Crooked Man, it was
Sure.
you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
We really should just be in our doggo form all the time. Ooh. Next.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Get it? Because we're the big bad wolf. It's a play on words. I get it.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Go after, let her go.
What'd you pick?
Go after.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
We get a cliffhanger? Boo! Boo! We didn't even find out with... Whatever. Did you give him a trial? Yeah. I am kind of curious. It's crazy that 90% did that and didn't just murder him on the spot. I was pissed off enough about it. I had to go, like, full wolf mode.
You had to go full wolf.
You never go full wolf. We killed him. You know, so he dies either way. It's just if we kill him or let him bleed out. 40%. So that's probably like the... I guarantee you it's 40, 40, and 20.
Oh, yeah.
20 being
You just lopped his head off.
Yeah. Did you accept his gift? There are 1.5% of people that are just heartless. 29 said, I've made a lot of mistakes. So it's about even. A third for each. Special stats. You lied to him about seeing beauty outside the apartment. You fought him after the interrogation. You gave him a drink when he asked for one in your apartment. You helped him to avoid the farm. You took him back to the witching well. You tossed him down the well. You gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. You drank with Gren after Lily's funeral. You made a deal with him. You went to his place first. You prevented him from dying. I think that because we went there first is why he
didn't die.
He didn't die, yeah. You gave her a cigarette during your final conversation. Why is that, that's not the most important thing. You brought her along with you to the trip trap, promised to bring the crooked man back alive. You chose to wait for him. You accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. You stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm, and you gave him money. And it didn't help him at all.
I'm disappointed that it didn't help him. But
We're still broke.
I think TJ is gonna be happier for it.
It's what's best for him. Look at you, like spoken like a true politician.
Shut up. No, because he gets to go and hang out, and his dad could buy his way back, I think.
No, I think it's once they're there, they're there. I think it's like life prison.
And the fact is, too, I feel like no matter our decisions, in the end, he would have gone to the farm.
I think he goes either way.
Yeah.
I don't think it
We
matters.
could have done everything right, and it feels like...
I feel like we did do everything right. He's the one we tried to save, and he was the douche. At least we got Colin. Colin stayed. We saved the pig.
Where's your friend Colin? I don't know. Saw him with a 5-pack earlier.
I'd sit and the more that we were around Toads, the more pissed off I got. I get it. He's supposed to be like the dad taking care of his kid, but he's just a prick.
He was the single father, and now everyone kept breaking his building, and no one was helping
I
him
know,
fix
but
it.
I've been there before. I was not a prick to everybody like that. I don't know. So that was Telltale's Games, The Wolf Among Us. What'd you think? Obviously, you've played it before.
We have both played it before.
It's been long enough for me that I don't remember anything.
I imagine that you played it when it first came out.
Yeah, no, it would have been about 6-7 years ago. Yeah.
I played it probably 5 years ago, so a little more recently, but I forgot most of it. And I believe my personal outcome was very much the same.
Well, the thing with the Telltale games is that is the one thing they always get lambasted for, is that it's always like you can do a bunch of things that change a bunch of dialogue or have one person there that normally wouldn't be there, but otherwise it's the same story no matter what.
Oh, okay.
So there's always a beginning and end, and it's just kind of a branch that goes out and then converges back in, is how I've always seen it when I play
Yeah, I
these.
can see that instead of it just being a branch, like a tree, like it
Yeah.
should be. But if they're doing these as series, you have to.
You have to. There has to be, yeah, where you have the game.
Continue the story. I have totally thought about getting those.
Go pick up your graphic novels by Vertigo. DC.
They're not $100 a pop anymore.
Fables. I like the game. I mean, Wolf as a main character, his voice actor, Harrington, I think is what it said. He's amazing. He was not who I expected him to sound like. It was like him and John Marston from Red Dead. They were not what I expected them to sound like when you see them. So you expect like the gruffy detective type or the gruffy, like, the man, and he's not. I just like his voice actor. I don't know. So good to him.
I do. The thing about the Telltale games, though, is my favorite thing to say is it's not the destination, it's the journey. And this, because it's how it functions, you can of course play it. I plan on replaying this soon as an absolute asshole.
Yeah, that'll be a video or a stream that goes up with Dakota that I'm sure that you guys will all hear about. So, looking forward to seeing that. Any closing thoughts on it?
Wolf Among Us 2 has been announced as a soft release in 2021, I believe.
Is it next year?
Yeah, it's next year. Granted, I've been hearing next year for I think the last 5, so...
I feel like this is one that they've always said they wanted to do a sequel, but I feel like they don't know how to, because this was one of their better ones. This is the one.
Oh, really? Because
Yeah.
the only Telltales I've played is the Borderlands and this one. I've never played any other ones.
So I would say from the Telltale games, the Borderlands one, Wolf Among Us.
Because you keep referencing The Walking Dead, and I've seen some of the show, but I've never done the game.
So Walking Dead 1 was good. It was good. It wasn't great. It was good. And then it just kind of fell off a cliff with 2 and 3 for reasons that...
It's up to 5, I think.
I think it's 3 or 4 seasons.
No, I can assure you that there's 5 seasons right now.
I'll have to check.
Okay.
3 or 4 games. I know there's 5 seasons in each one, but I'm pretty sure they stopped after the 3rd. But we'll look.
I could be wrong, but I've never played them, so how do I know?
I've only played the first one and then 400 Days, so I kind of glazed over 2 and 3, just watching playthroughs, and it really wasn't my thing. That was always the thing, is once you played one Telltale game, you've kind of played them all.
But the thing is, though, I know we're supposed to be talking about Wolf, but like when it came to Tales,
Borderlands.
Tales from the Borderlands. It still had character to it.
Oh no, and a lot of people say it's either Wolf Among Us or Borderlands are the best ones that they did.
Okay,
and that's because Borderlands just fit that style.
It's right that shading, that art style. It's just Borderlands.
Well, even going away from just the art, the fact that they played it like you didn't know who was telling you. The truth was always somewhere in the middle, but it was so much. You had a con artist. There are 2 people who were just good at talking, a bullshitter and a con artist. Anyway, that's another
corporate
game.
Bullshitter. And then this one, of course, it's a detective game. So
Yeah,
of course
that works perfectly. So until this turns into a detective channel, this is...
I feel like I'm accidentally hell-bent on making this a detective channel.
Watching how bad we are at solving mysteries, so... anyway, that's the end of Wolf Among Us. We're going to be back with something special next time. Anything else?
I got nothing more to add, except I can't wait to play this again as a jerk.
All looking forward to it. I love you guys. Stay safe. And as always, thank you for watching. Have a good day.
Also, join our Discord!